in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this period of time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. Each month I offer a special reading with a discount. So if you want to know more about the special offer for the month of November, just email me as well, and I will gladly provide all the info. And if you would like to support and donate to my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link down below. So, Aquarius, I do feel like this month of November, for some of you, it's empowering, you know? There's a lot of, it's like a lot of vitality for some of you being awakened, and a lot of drive to conquer, a lot of drive to make things happen, a lot of drive to pursue your life, or to make things happen again in your own terms and in your own ways. I feel like there's a lot of planning for the future. So some of you are inspired and really driven again to future options, future goals, future ideas, projects, things you want to really start to it's like to start to build like or create like a plan to direct you, like a guideline to direct you towards the goal itself. So it's a month where there's a lot of activity as well, mental activity. I feel like your mind and your body seem to be more in alignment, let's say, than usually our energies have a tendency to be, which is great. It means that you can really apply your ideas and apply your thoughts, in practical forms, which will guarantee for some of you a lot of results. I feel that some of you have conquered something for yourselves in your life. You are in the month of November, I'm sorry, maybe finding it easier, to just um, feel the joys that surround you as something, that enhances your life. It's like taking the best out of everything you have and actually being grateful for every blessing you have, because with this Knight of Pentacles there's a great chance for some of you to realize that you are whole right now, or some of you may feel whole and satisfied with the physical aspects of your life. The financial, professional, material aspect of your life seems to be one in the month of November that can guarantee you satisfaction. It's a lot of self-satisfaction though. It's a lot of satisfaction that is met by your ability, again, to make the best out of what you have. So especially for Aquarius that have been working hard or that are trying to, you know, take risks in terms of their careers or in terms of financial investments, or Aquarius that are trying to do their own thing, let's say, and to simplify and at the same time beautify their lives. Again, in this whole context of it, I feel like the month of November brings really good results in that area. It's like feeling like things are coming together, feeling like you are for some of you in the right place right now in life, or at least even if you're not yet where you want to be, November feels like you can feel like that satisfaction. You don't have everything yet, you are starting to plan on it, you're starting maybe to feel more courageous, more confident about the future, and so this on its own creates a better mindset and more satisfaction towards where you are right now. It's like you're not, I feel like some of you are not trying to control or trying to force things to happen. You are actually advised, and maybe that's your overall, lesson during the month of November, is to be more flexible and to let things be. And while you don't have yet everything, you are enjoying yourself, because the Nine of Pentacles is also a card about enjoying the luxuries of the earthly pleasures. So money, food, relationships, comforts, any type of pleasure, art, anything that you can satisfy your senses with. You may be really driven again to do that, to seek out what gives you pleasure, or to treat yourself better in any way, you know, a makeover, or buy something you always wanted to buy, just for the simple reason that will bring you happiness and satisfaction, and because you are entitled of it. It's like, I also feel like Aquarius are learning about their sense of entitlement, you know, to live life in accordance to their own not only rules or ideologies, not just like that. It's like to live their lives in accordance to what they truly desire. Desire is, and the desire that is showing up here is not so much about, again, the, let's say, the big dreams or the big aspirations. Of course those matter, but it's also understanding the spiritual purpose, or the how you can find a lot of spiritual blessings, again, in the small earthly pleasures, because all of them carry some spark of that spiritual flow, and which is again what you have here with this Ace of Cups, which is also something that I really love to see here, this Ace of Cups, because it's in the position of your spirit. So there's a lot of, it's like healing, purification, okay, of things that used to be maybe more, you know, those hard edges, or those aspects within you that maybe were trying to control too much, or where you were sabotaging or neglecting your own needs. Sometimes this energy with the Nine of Pentacles also brings that sense of it's time to take care of yourself in very physical format. So if you have been neglecting your own physical needs, okay, in terms of sexuality, in terms of pleasure, in terms of nutrition, in terms of taking care of your image, in terms of whatever you consider to be the importance of the senses and the pleasures that you are naturally, or you naturally, you know, gravitate towards, I feel like you no longer are in the month of November so you know, resistance maybe to give yourself love, to give yourself pleasure, or maybe, yes, of course, to allow others to give to you as well. So there's again this energy of the whole, between your mind, your body, and spirit. Actually, from all the signs that I've read so far, yours is the reading that I feel like this really is like a real it's like the world energy, you know. It's like being so, having a chance in the month of November to feel like your world is so meaningful, or the world around you is coming together in beautiful ways, and in ways where you're feeling like things are making sense, or more sense than they were. Things are again coming together. Aspects of your reality, you know, your spirituality, the materialistic aspect of your life, your emotions, your mind, is like trying and seeing more results in bringing this union, okay, between different layers. I also feel that November may be a month of conclusion for some of you. Again, conclusion of a phase, and it's a happy conclusion. So for some of you that are kind of ending, let's say, chapters, or about to end chapters in a certain way, this is a month where you're really going to maybe enjoy the results of your hard work, the results of what you have been trying to accomplish. Some of you may see your projects finally, you know, blooming, or you may receive positive answers that you have been waiting for some time. There's just a sense of conclusion for something you have been working hard on, that may be about plans, or you know, the process of it's like for some of you, you have already started the plan or the project sometime, and now it's a time where the planning phase is over, and it's going to start a new phase where maybe it's about taking action and taking risks in a more concrete way, which is the Fool here as well. So you are ending a phase, you're taking the best, and the advice here is for you to take the best out of the good things that will come in the month of November, and don't dismiss them, don't belittle them, especially don't belittle the small things your body needs, okay, or your it's like your practical life demands during this time, because you can have like this magic touch, you can make things, ordinary things, you know, around you extraordinary, really. And it's all about the way you are, again, feeling feeling and looking at life in a more positive manner, and especially the positive manner that is showing up here is not maybe not being so critical or overthinking matters so much. I do feel that your challenge is still here being presented as maybe being too critical or too analytical about you know, your own self. It's like, how can I have imagined this belief and then end up doing things in my everyday life um, that seem to contradict that belief? Well, we all do that. That's life. You are always going to end up, especially when we are so tight and so judgmental in our beliefs, again, in what we should be, in what we shouldn't be, and what others should be, and so forward. This is when really, usually, we end up seeing ourselves or attracting relationships that will mirror that to us, about um, aspects that are in contradiction, yes, to those tight beliefs, because in reality, maybe those beliefs are not really settled, again, in the whole dimension of who you are. Integration is not about choosing uh, choosing different aspects of you. It's about integrating them, and some of them will be dualistic, of course. So I feel like your challenge may be about you being a little bit judgmental or critical about your own spiritual process, or about this new awakening of love, you know, the flow of love in you or in life in general. It's like a part of you may uh, enjoy feeling the love, and this is love in spiritual formats, and it may be also in a new love opportunity that may come, or a renewal of loving relationships, yes. But either way, it's like a part of you wants to feel that beautiful flow and believe in the ideal or the dream that that love may encompass. But other part of you may be a little bit defensive or critical, or trying to define in your mind too much of what this may be. I also feel like you may feel criticized if it's not you doing this to yourself. You may feel criticized, or you may have someone or some circumstance in your life that may not be as supportive as you would like. And this is why in the beginning I said that it's about you. This month is about you. It's about how you choose to provide to you and your world, okay, the sense and state of joy, happiness, and completion that you already that you kind of already have. It's like you already have it. You have some sense of maturity. I feel that you have gained out of the previous months, or in what you have been trying to do. And now it's like you need to recognize yourself in it. You need to recognize everything around you and everything that you're kind of the creator of, and how amazing it is. It's like recognizing the self more than expecting others to understand you, or understand your options, or understand your views. So it's really about the acknowledgement of how beautiful, how creative, how hardworking, how deserving you are, again, of love and care, nourishment, treating yourself better. Some of you need to treat yourself better. Some of you are discovering the perks of self-love. So some of you that have been working on loving yourselves, or trying to understand what is that all about, you know, that context, that concept of loving yourself unconditionally, and so naturally vibrating and projecting that love to the outside as well. Or Aquarius that have been trying to forgive the past or forgive specific situations. This is the month where real results of goodness and well-being can come to you. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it, and please keep doing so. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.